If you are someone who is thinking about taking on a loan to start your business and become an entrepreneur, I hope I bring you some value with this video, but also let me tell you why I hope to bring you some value. My name is Jose Pio, aka The Loan Soldier. I do business finance. I also help build businesses and take them to that next level, specifically those who are making about 500 to $700,000 in revenues, and you're getting stuck and you're trying to get to that $1 million mark. That's where I come in and help you with your strategic operations and make sure you're in the right position to build that business. Now, this video is not for you, but for those of you who are looking to get into business so that you can potentially get to that level. But a lot of people do the wrong things at the beginning of their business, which is take on debt that is unnecessary. And most of you have heard, it's 90, 95% of businesses fail in the first couple years. Absolutely. And one of the big reasons why is because they took on debt that they could not pay. Now, you might be someone who's sitting there saying, well, it's okay. I got a side gig that I'm doing right now, and I've got a W 2 income that will support that loan. Fine. That's great. It's not a good idea. It just really is not a good idea. I would take on a loan if you have the cash flow from the business able to pay it back. And not just, this is what you got to understand. It's not just the revenues to pay that loan back. It's the cash flow to pay it back. A lot of people think, oh, I'm bringing in. Let's say you're just starting off. It's a side hustle. I'm bringing in $1,000 per month extra, and I want to build on that business, which is awesome. Good for you. I love it. But when you're bringing in $1,000 in revenues, how much are you actually making on that? Because that's what you're going to use to pay back that loan. That profit is what you're going to use to pay back the loan, not the revenues. Think of it differently. How much is my cash flow going to come in and pay for that, as well as be able to reinvest back in the business, as well as pay myself? Because that's a huge thing. Is you're, for the most part, don't look at paying yourself for a number of years, because you need to reinvest back into the business. You need to grow it to a level that you have cash flow to where it's consistent, and all right, I can take this much money out per month because I know that next month I'm going to have that same exact money coming in, and I can take it out next month as well. So that cash flow is what you need to be looking at. Can that pay for my business loan? And on top of that, there's the second way to start a business. That is the right way to do it with a loan. Buy a business, buy a currently operating business. I know there's a lot of people right now, they automatically said, this guy's crazy. You can't just go around buying businesses. That's for millionaires, yada, yada, people with a lot of money. Not necessarily. Let me know if you want to discuss that a little bit further, because I don't want to go into it too deep here. But it's very similar to buying a home. You put down a down payment and you get a loan for the remaining amount of money. As long as the cash flows, again, cash flow is king. As long as cash flows pay for that loan, you're fine. The bank will be like, hell yeah, I'm going to let you do that. Nowadays, not really. Nowadays, a lot of banks are just not even talking to you unless you got 3 years in business, $250,000 in revenues minimum per year. And that was a few years ago when I was in banking. I've been in finance world for over 12 years now. This is something that I really enjoy doing, is teaching people about money and how to use other people's money the right way. So if you are someone who is looking to get into business, buy your way into that business. Let's go back to the landscaping company. Buy a currently operating landscaping company that someone's just looking to retire. They just want to have some money coming in and retire and go somewhere else, go down to Florida, wherever it may be. And they're okay with you taking on the business and paying them the money, or take out a loan from a finance company like myself, or from a bank if it's even possible, to buy that business. They take their lump sum and they get out of here, and you are sitting there with a cash flowing business. You're making money day one. Day one. That's how you utilize other people's money the right way. When you know that there's consistent cash flow already coming in to pay that loan. And here's a kicker: there's a lot of businesses out there that you need to make sure you have not only cash flow to pay the loan, but also to reinvest back in the business. Because I have a landscaping company, and there's a lot of expenses that come up that were not expected. All right. So those unexpected expenses, man, they creep up on you. When that truck that you're using for plowing in the wintertime right now, and the freaking four-wheel drive is going, man, it's a hefty expense, right? Or the plow itself breaks down, and you got to go get a new plow. man, you don't expect that to happen. But the way things are nowadays, it just you gotta expect it. So cash flow is king. Are you making enough money in profit to not only pay the loan but also reinvest back in the business? You gotta have that leeway there. That's how you utilize other people's money, or when you utilize other people's money. There was someone I helped that was purchasing a bread route or chips route. I forget which one it was. Um, he was already doing it, and he said, "I see that this guy is selling his route. It's 75,000. It comes with the truck and the route." And I helped him get the money to purchase that business. He was already in that business. He was a W-2 employee making, I think, like, I don't know, 20 something dollars per hour. And then he bought his own time back. He bought a currently operating business that was already profitable and it was very consistent. The chip route, bread route, whatever it may have been, it doesn't go away. They still need that stuff. So there's options out there, guys. And I hope to be able to speak with you and guide you on that path to starting your business the right way, to get into business, become an entrepreneur, and become an actual business owner and do things the right way, because there's a lot of wrong ways to do it. And I've done them all. Trust me, I've gone through multiple businesses in the past. I've done it the wrong way. I have learned the right way to do it. And I hope to bring you more value. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. Share it with a friend that you may know that is looking to become an entrepreneur, or someone that you know is looking to quit their job and just start their own business. That's awesome. I want to be able to help guide them the right way. Send them my information. I hope to see you. JosePeo.com is a website, JOSEPEO.com. And I hope you all have a blessed day.